And sober up. I don't know.
That fucking cunt's going to fucking jail.
What?
I'm gonna beat the fuck out of her. You hear me?
Oh my God.
I'm gonna fucking beat the fuck out of her.
No,
She
no,
fucking put your fucking name on the motherfucking radio. I'm gonna kill her.
Oh, Shelley! Shelley!
Fucking kill her.
Shelley!
Fucking wife of Ricky.
Shelley.
I'm gonna fucking kill him. You hear me? I'm gonna fucking kill her.
Shelley.
Everybody else is calm.
Kill her. You not gonna fucking
Hey!
Shelley.
We're all calm here.
a fucking kiss. You don't
Okay.
put your name out on the fucking radio because that fucking whore.
I thought that was Bill coming up here driving like that. I was like, what the fuck is Bill doing?
I'm telling you.
It's
I'm gonna
over.
fucking beat the fuck out of her.
No!
I don't
Lord.
care about going to jail. Fuck my life. I ain't got kids. Fuck it. I fucking hate that motherfucker.
She got that in EBR.
I hope she fucking comes out. You fucking whore.
Oh, Bruley.
You fucking
She got
bitch.
that from
Yeah, you
Give a fuck about this job.
Hey.
I'm not gonna let her call a fucking cops on my fucking brother.
It's all right.
Beat the fuck out of her.
No, it's cool.
Calm down. It's cool. I had a valid reason to go in there.
This,
You fucking work there.
Yeah.
that's right. That's why he had a valid reason to be there.
And I went in there because she's over at the bar and my kids are at the house. I want to know why they're at the house and she's allowed to go to the bar, but I got to go pick them up from school. I was calm. Bill's the one that started the shit.
Yeah, looked like it to me.
Oh, Phil's in the bar with her?
Yeah.
Fucking whore. They fucking, don't let them fool you.
Shh,
They fucking
Shelley.
Chill. It's okay.
Yeah.
I'm
Look.
not even mad. You're more mad
Deep,
than me.
deep breaths in and out.
Because I work in this parish, and they gonna put your fuck Troy Moranto had to put it out on the fucking radio. Of course they said, make sure you dispatch his fucking name.
Well, I don't know. I didn't even know they called till he pulled up. I'm like, I was leaving.
Headquarters of WBR 25.
I was leaving when he pulled up. I was like, I didn't even know.
Call your fucking lawyer right now.
Could you be around
The
220?
caller's on this fucking cunt at a bar, and she called the fucking cops on
They're
her.
on the scene, but they can't get anyone to answer the door.
I'm gonna fucking kill her, Troy. I'm
No,
telling you.
don't be saying that.
25.
I've had years
They're
ago.
also asking for an ETA if you have one.
I ain't playing
She
her
did
shit.
predict this.
What?
Years ago, what?
You did predict
They
this.
had an unknown
I did.
medical there.
I did. I
They
told
can't
him
get
she
into
wasn't
the
nothing
house
but a
to
fucking
find
whore.
you.
She was
They're
gonna fucking
trying to
cheat on you. She
get
gonna take
to
you for
the
all your fucking money and use your kids against you. Was not my words.
Yeah, it was
4 years ago.
4 years ago.
4 years ago.
Well, she
I've been
told
trying
me.
to
I don't
fucking
get
tell
it.
you for 15 fucking years. I had to I had to delete her number because I was fixing to fucking call her. I deleted the number.
Yeah, don't be calling and telling you gonna kill her.
Yeah.
25?
Bad enough you screamed it at
I
her.
got a checkpoint to do.
Probably everybody gonna go to jail now because she's
Motherfucker,
mad.
you right, they are. I'm gonna arrest people like
There's
that.
no-
They're gonna turn around, they're gonna be like, what you arresting them for? I don't know, I'll find something.
I think you're mad. Get out of
Right.
jail.
Yep.
Why are they calling a disturbance?
You don't start it.
Why did they call a disturbance at Tri Parish and not Charlie's?
Well, they weren't at
There's the bar.
Charles. No, they walked over.
I went in the trial there to ask her why she's over here and my kids at the house and you're at the bar. When I gotta go rush. to
Because
get-
work was over with at 3
So
o'clock.
when you pulled up, she walked over?
No,
Mm-mm.
but she was in. I didn't know she was in there.
In where?
I went into Charles. So I took a picture of her outside of Charles. And then I went in there and said, "It's 5 o'clock. Kids at the house."
Watch, cops do nothing as fellow cop snaps, pulls gun, threatens to kill innocent woman. West Baton Rouge, LA. A Brusley police officer has resigned after body cam footage leaked on Live Leak has surfaced revealing just how angry some police officers can become when police affairs involve personal relationships. Corporal Shelley Moranto can be seen flying like a bat out of hell into a gravel parking lot in her unmarked SUV police cruiser. She jumps out of the vehicle and begins her verbal tirade which also involved deadly threats. No less than 5 times did Moranto declare she was going to kill another woman. She even took her service pistol out of its holster and pointed it at her. "I'm going to F___ing kill that whore," she kept repeating. "I'm going to F___ing beat her ass," she would also say. Clearly, the corporal had lost all sense of control, but what's the real story behind her manic rage? The woman, whom the officer promised to kill, was actually a family member, her sister-in-law, who was apparently stepping out on her brother. The out-in-the-open supposed philandering of her sister-in-law was enough to throw the veteran police officer into a violent rage, the consequences of which are still being played out for all to see. Moranto has resigned after evidence of her violent outbursts, death promises, and gun-waving were released to the general public. The woman, who initially wanted to press charges, changed her mind after she reportedly said nothing would happen with any internal investigation. Apparently, the victim was right too, as Moranto, even though she resigned, has yet to receive so much as slap on the wrist for assault with a deadly weapon, felonious threats, and official oppression, all of which were caught on video. Read more. Cop runs from citizen asking a question, citizen gives chase, thug informants threaten citizen. It is also important to point out that while Moranto was committing all of these crimes, the cops who surrounded her did nothing to stop it. In fact, one officer can be heard laughing as Moranto brandishes her service pistol and aims it at her sister-in-law. Had Moranto not been wearing a badge, those officers would have likely killed her. The incident took place on March 31st, and was released to the public this week. Brusley Police Chief Jonathan LeFeos said Moranto resigned instead of waiting for the firing party as the town was prepared to end her employment. LeFeos said he had no idea what had transpired until after he watched the body camera footage. "She just lost her cool. It's a shame, she essentially ruined her career," he said. He told reporters. "Unfortunately, incidents such as this are going to happen in any profession, no matter what type of controls are instituted to prevent them. We as police officers must honor today's society's calls for these matters to be handled swiftly and with 100% clarity to work toward bridging the gap of mistrust between police and the community." Image, http://pixel.watch/QT7. The old adage states blood is thicker than water, and such appears to be the case of the angry sister-in-law cop who chose to threaten her brother's wife rather than quietly deal with personal family matters. Moranto was a 15-year veteran of policing and had been at the Brusley Police Department for 4 years. It's unclear if she will pursue a career in law enforcement following the scandal. However, because she resigned and wasn't fired, she can still return to law enforcement as a career. It's unclear which police chief or department would take her on the force with the knowledge she's threatened one of her own family members with death. Read more. Cop claims he punched handcuffed 14-year-old girl in the face twice in self-defense. As for our work at TFTP, we see certain patterns of behavior among police officers. First, they seem to bully the public into 100% compliance with their demands. Sometimes, officers like Moranto cease being demanding and cross the lines of behavior into criminal actions. We hope she never returns to law enforcement, and, instead, gets help for her emotional issues.
Hey Charlotte County, this is Charlotte County Cop Watch, and I wanted to explain what fair use is. You can use pieces of news articles if you're doing it for news reporting, you have commentary, and you're doing it for education purposes. So that's what fair use is, as you can see right here. Another reason why I wanted to make this video is to let you know I have just joined with Patreon. A nice thing with Patreon, I make no money on YouTube. They took the money away years ago, and so this is another way to give, and it's a nice thing too because you can give monthly. You can give $1, $5, $10, whatever. I do 4 to 5 hours a day on trying to wake the sheeple up on how corrupt it is and different ways that you can fight the corruption. So Patreon is a way that you can do it, and then of course the old way is still there. Donate to Sheriff County Cop Watch with PayPal or credit card. So keep that in mind. 4 to 5 hours a day. I make no money, but the corruption happened to me, and I'm sick of it. So I'm trying to wake people up. But my wife would love it if if we could get some help out there. There's 47,000 subscribers. Just think if each one of you subscribers just gave a, let's say, actually, yes, $1 a month. 47,000 subscribers gave $1 a month. That would be awesome. That's not going to happen. But anyways, that would be great if it did happen. But, do the math in your head. Just think about it. Like I said, 4 to 5 hours a day. I get no money from YouTube. YouTube has gone nuts. You can't do anything anymore. They're taking the money away everywhere. So these are a couple different ways that you can still help out with all this time that I put in. And as you know, I'm in a special situation where, at least I can do it. 4 to 5 hours a day. We have a cleaning company during the day. That's what allows me to do this, and we're debt free. So this is my hobby. I don't go fishing and all that other crap. I try to save the world. So help me out to make the wife happy, man. In fact, if you guys did give $1 a day, and there was 47,000 of you, and you did it, and each of you gave $1, and that was every month, oh my God, yes, I could quit. I could start suing them. Another idea too that we have is, if I got some funds, we could actually contact everyone that has been ticketed and or arrested and put in jail and start sending them postcards to let them know we're here, and to see if everything went all right, and if it didn't, find out their story. So we could even do more investigations and more lawsuits. Lawsuits take money. So just think about that. 47,000 of you so far right now. $1 a day. $1 a month on Patreon, or $5 a month Patreon, 10, 20, whatever. Just do the math in your head. Help out. This is a lot of work every single day. Thanks.